Hey guys, this is Digress coming back to you with Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak Part 9. Oh, I'm gonna miss being able to do backflips and all. Today guys, we're taking on the Ice Wolf Red Moon, and completely by accident, because I had completely forgot the fact there was hunts I wanted to do. But yeah, I forgot to go after Ragnakadaki. Um,
Hey, good to
I
see
literally
ya!
had forgot. Like, I will go after it, because at the end of the day, I do think this hammer looks cool. And, again, the only thing I say wish, the only thing I'm not the biggest, like, I'd want the either both shoulder pads to be equal because it kind of bugs me that they're not symmetrical, or same could potentially for both the feet,
Bring
and
on the hard stuff!
then the
Ain't
additional
nothing
like
I can't
fabric on the
forge. Seeing my customers smile is
skirt.
the main reason I've
Kind of
been
want that to be
banging away
gone
at the
because
smith and stuff
other
for
than that,
so long.
I do really think this is a really cool
Bye
design.
now.
But it's kind of cool. It's kind of good that I've still got my barrier armor because you're gonna need it. I'm gonna need the ice protection. But yeah, so today, guys, we're taking on Lugogon, which is a name I've never been able to pronounce. Also, guys, this is in case because again, recording this before the newest Boys episode comes out. So what I'm about to mention will be episode 4 of the Boys and the final season of Invincible. Invincible's final season was great, and you want to hear more about that? Check for this is like Saturday the 5th. Yeah, check for the 5th because I will be doing a full review over all 4 seasons of Invincible. But for the Boys, it was a really great episode. It's just you didn't really give me that much to talk about because again, they go to this place to try and I can't remember what they were trying to track down. I think it was something to do with V1 because they've got to wait for the virus to be remade and it's going to take weeks. They go to this place. They all start bickering and arguing because of something to do with the place. Annie Starlight, she disappears, finds out her father, almost gets arrested. So does her father because of her own brother, snitching. Apparently, he's never heard the rule. Snitches get ditch. Snitches get ditches. Ditches get snitched. Yeah, snitches get ditches. Don't fully agree with it, but I do think there is a point where snitching isn't good. Like obviously life or death threatening things, fair enough. But if you're gonna go and tell tale for just the sake of it, don't. But then she comes back at the end of the episode. Either way, it was a really great episode. But again, time recording this Monday, so it won't be out till Saturday. But when this does come out, there is a new episode and the final ever episode. It's stacked in the final chapter of My Hero Academy. But that releases apparently the 2nd of May. Now, I was hearing things that it was come out, it had already come out, so I had double checked. But no, apparently it's the 2nd of May. Hopefully, it's the 2nd of May, and I can't wait to watch it. I would say I'll talk about it on stream, but no, I'll probably stream Friday. If I don't stream Friday, then I'll mention it on stream then. But if you want to hear my full thoughts on that, I will mention it on Monday's episode of Monster Hunter because that's when I will see it. Also, guys, hopefully I will be recording another video tomorrow after stream for that week of recordings, for that week of videos, because 10th year anniversary kind of want to celebrate it in the right way, and a full week of videos kind is like not going stupidly above, but it's still good. Now, am I going to now depending on how this one goes, because at the minute it's not been too much of a pain, but that's because I was basically able to record a couple weeks in advance. Because guys, I typically don't record enough stream because it's more of a pain in the ass than it should be. But this thing is kind of a time sensitive thing that's sensitive, and so hopefully I should be fine. But anyway, but yeah, you guys, we are taking on Lugogon, and enough with the shit chat. Also, guys, I'm going to say this now. I've said in the last couple of videos that the fact of me talking about 15-ish minutes in Monday's video would probably end up in a video. Monday's video only just come out at time recording. It's just come out, been out for a couple of hours time recording. Um, yeah, I was wrong. I basically cut like I think it was a few minutes from that. I can't remember how much. I can't remember the exact conversation, but it was more of a pain in the ass it needed to be because, guys, the one problem with recording audio at the same time as I record everything else, tip number one, is that certain cuts are just more annoying, which is why certain parts of the fight will also get in, which is why I just set, it's kind of how it works. Also, guys, oh, first attempt. I'm going to presume cutscene.
Ready to go.
No. But yeah, so guys, quick note. Monday's episode, there was a. Again, it appears every so often. I don't actually know what it is, but there was this sort of I won't say vibrating sound, but it was this random sort of sound in the background while editing. I don't know whether it does appear because again, I don't. Probably should go back and rewatch the episodes. I don't after editing them. I watch them as I go through the editing, and I don't know whether that vibrating sound does actually ever appear in the episodes. I have no idea. But I noticed it while editing, and it's one of those cases where it was annoying. It appeared for like a bit of the fight, for like some of the recording, and then disappeared and came back. So I have no idea what it is. But yeah, again, sorry for that. Like nothing. I don't know what it is. It's why the audio sounds a bit quieter than normal. Because I boosted it slightly, but not too much. Because again, at what I normally set the volume, because I normally basically increase the volume because I don't speak that loud. And yeah, if I'd kept it at the increase, it would have been so much more annoying. I'm pretty sure this is a place you fight Grand Golem. Like, I'm pretty sure it is anyway. I know I didn't come here and fight it, but that's because I joined Grand Golem while it's somewhat through. Hey, Lugo gone. No, as well, some of the camps. What the hell are you doing here?
Prepare to be hunted.
Also, guys, anyone that says I'm crazy or stupid for thinking that this thing and the ghosts on the camps don't walk on land.
We need to stay alert.
Yeah. That's it, walking on land. Like, I'm not surprised they can spawn here, because I'm pretty sure everything new can, or at least new to sunbreak, that wasn't in the base game. Jesus Christ, how do I keep missing this thing? Oh, I feel so bad for Yona. For Yona. Basically, guys, if you ride on the back of your dog, then she does, but if you don't, she doesn't. And if you don't bring your dog, she just stops walking around. Am I ever going to bump into Blue Lugogon? It went underground, didn't it? Of course it went underground. Also, guys, things that do kind of bug me when it comes to this game is... See, Lugogon, and I thought I'm pronouncing that wrong and I apologize in advance. Things that kind of bug me is when... Because I know for a fact of... For the thumbnail, I'm going to end up using something to do with a creature. This creature specifically, because I try and go based on urgent quests. They're typically more impressive and all that lot. So, but every so often I do randomly get to a point where it's like, oh, I'm starting with an urgent quest, or the urgent quest that I'm doing is, you know, the other urgent quest I end up doing is not as important or something. And so again,
I'd be proud of you. I needed that.
Now's your chance to ride it.
I say, did I break its tail?
Arrive on the battlefield.
Let us dance! No more holding back!
And so, but yeah, like that was a dumb argument. Like, guys, I've been involved in some dumb arguments. Yes, on the count. Okay, so based on the count stays on my on my hatred list, but it's also on the count hasn't pissed me off
With
yet.
you by my side, we can accomplish anything.
And until it does, oh, that's completely fine as long as you're here to save our asses.
Down! Don't let up! Keep an eye! You've done me proud. Royal pain, courtesy of a royal knight.
I was gonna say, someone please set up a trap.
I didn't even break the
I mean, you probably could have killed it. I don't think it was worth the risk. Because best case scenario, yeah, we kill it. Worst case scenario, you say it and starts causing a rampage and kills one more person, which then basically kills all of us.
Another mission well done.
Although technically speaking, you do a split.
Would you look at that?
Could you not have waited for our return at least?
I mean, he could have,
It's not like I don't trust your skills or anything.
but you don't.
It's just I can't sit here and wait for you all day. I've got
Yes, you could. But you don't have patience.
I guess there's no point in stopping him now. We should await his report. It's all yours.
Have fun, I'm heading back. Before something stupid and dangerous comes out and tries to kill us. Then we have to get involved to stop it from doing it. Oh god, I spoke too soon.
Bahari,
Or I jinxed us.
your test will have to wait.
What? Why?
I'm going with
Do
spoke too
it
soon.
later.
Please tell me here. No, they're not that by themselves, are they? Hello.
Hey, move!
Someone doesn't look happy to see us. And right now, I really need to be drawing an arrow.
Let's go!
Guys, hurry up. We're going to buy you so much time. Because trust me, if I'm very sure if this thing wants to kill us, it would just pick us up and kill us. Yeah, I would do that. I mean, granted, smart choice. But I'm pretty sure it's going to counter with its own attack. Well, there goes your sword. Well, now you're on your knees. And seriously wounded. Why does no one ever listen? Yeah, you don't want us.
Run!
Dude, you run. Now, where the hell in the Citadel do you live?
I'll be all right.
Oh, here's your sword. Will you be alright though? That looks painful. Granted, taken worse have gone toe-to-toe with Fatalis. And the Latrium. And technically Shari... No, not Shari. Technically Safishiva. Nah, did I win that Safishiva fight? No.
Yep.
Well, other than almost getting ripped apart, to shreds and or eaten by... that was my... See, the reason I'm saying is like... I did not know I did not know they knew it was Marzino. Because it wouldn't be the first time that, like, for instance... I'm pretty sure before Nurgianti's name gets dropped in world, it's just known as this mysterious Eater of Elders. But okay, nice to know that we know who it is. Eaten by Marzino, we're okay. Yeah, no, hold on. Now, I mean, to be fair, someone's not okay. The thing didn't even lay a finger on me because, again, smart enough not to draw my weapon against it.
Uh-huh.
You cannot call that a minor flesh wound. And lying to the Admiral? Yeah, see, you can see, you're saying it's nothing but a flesh wound, but one, you're lying to the Admiral because you promised you would behave and you didn't. You tried to suck that thing down, which was the right thing to do. But again, don't take on deadly elder dragons unless you've got the equipment to slay deadly elder dragons is my motto, and it's a good motto. Apart from when I picked a fight with the All-Mother and Fatalis. And almost every single elder dragon, because I never have the right equipment to take them on. Yeah, I'm a potato. It's just a scratch, and it's hardly even hurts anymore. I have no trouble continuing my duties. Well, that's good. Good, glad to see you're safe as well. Let's get to the point. Yep, Mazina finally graced the scene. It must be an elemental immunity. We will put an end to this. Hold it, Admiral. I'm not on board with taking out Malzina, not yet at least. Hold on, why? We go hunt Malzina right now. I get a nice new set of armor, a nice new core set of armor. As long as we could kill it. But again, potato. The quarry. Curie? Yeah, the whole situation, it all started with the monsters from our kingdom pushing into new territories. And their ultra-aggressive behavior started to influence other monsters, and then those monsters become aggressive too. You're telling me, if we chuck the quarry to like a small little pond, and, you know, there's just like a nice little Rafflos there, that Rafflos would then spread it to everybody else, that'd kind of be funny to watch. We still don't know the exact cause, but it's starting to look like it came about from those quarry bites. And now we've got Marzina thrown into the mix. One of those things is pretty obvious. To do the honors wheel, Marzina has been using quarry to drive other monsters into a hyper-aggressive state. Why we don't know it? Why we do not know yet? Yeah, we kind of do. But at least now there's a clear link between the aggressive monsters' behaviors, Marzino, and is it Quarrier? Or is it Quiria? Because I think Q can be said a couple of ways, because it's like Q is in Quarry or Q is in the queer or something. But I'm going to say Quarrier? Quarrier. And we've got to thank... Yeah, well, you don't have to thank me too much. We never have come this far without your help. No, you 100% would have died. There's no record of them being seen with Marzino. Have you ever thought that they could, you know, by chance, be using Marzino and putting a lot of strain on Marzino? I hear it. It seems like there's a link, but there's still a lot we don't know. Why Marzino is using these quarries? How does it even benefit from this whole situation? I mean, who says Marzino would benefit from a situation? The quarry could just be, you know, amusing Marzino. It could just be a toxic situation. Like a toxic relationship. The toxic person in the relationship benefits out of everything from it, while the person getting abused in that relationship absolutely suffers. I say that we figured out that we can't go after Marzino. I'd leave it to I'll leave too many. It'd leave too many questions. Probably, but it'd also probably answer a few.
Well,
Right, we'll hold off the evening with Malzino. Carry on with your assessments, your assignments. Get your answers easy. Getting your Biara. Getting your answers is easier. Is easier said than done. But I put my trust in you to find a way to get to work. But yeah, so guys, that's not that with. But I'm pretty sure I just picked up what I think I've just picked up.
Your spirit shines bright.
Basically, guys, anytime I have to basically.
Support surveys coming right up. Please select the quest that best
I
suits you.
did Cherry Blossom in the battle. It's a follow quest, meaning if I've unlocked Mr. Doom from that, which I'll get to in a second. Guys, anytime I have basically this, we'll quickly show it up by going to the tea shop. Yeah, I just basically kind of because it's one of those. What do I need? You. But it takes me too long.
how are we doing today?
Like I needed to capture one Magma
Next
Mala.
time, yeah?
Did they ever show Magma Mala's armor set off? That's the snakes. And that's Sinister Demon. Which... That... Guys, I do roughly remember this. At least base game. Sinister Demon's in the base game, and I'm pretty sure it's the exact same in Mastering. The only difference between this and the males is the males actually has a cool face, a cool mask. And I don't think it has the hair.
I have been wanting to be a blacksmith ever since I was little. Guess you could say I'm something of an expert at
Remove
this
those,
point.
because they don't look as cool.
Don't worry about your gear. I grip
And
this
swap
here
that for
hammer
something
with
cooler.
confidence.
And maybe that. Yeah, it's not the worst design in the world. But Lugogons, it's cool. See, I was slightly remembering this slightly different, but no, it's a really cool design.
You got it.
I do need other things from Lugogon, like Frosted Harpangs. I was thinking Lugogon Frost Gem, but that I do like. This one will focus on trying to make in between episodes. I'm also trying to go after Ragnarok just to give me something to hunt.
Be careful out there. Hey, good to see you.
114 compared to 180. That is weak to fire. I might go after this because it doesn't have. I mean, it's actually 3 times weak to ice. I mean, it's 3 times strength. I don't get how fire armor in this game is weak to ice. Now, one thing I do want to double check. Now, guys, I would be swapping out my recovery for affinity, but I think it's an upgrade worth doing at least for now until I get to Malzino. Then I'll be swapping it out for Malzino's. Because that's what, rarity 9, 320.
Alright, let's make it happen.
Compared to. I'm running out of space on my wish list. Granted, as soon as I make both of these armor sets, I will get some. I'll get more space. Granted, I could have gone after Ragnarok today.
Bye
Just
now.
forgot about it. Like rarity 9, 320. Abyssal Stormblow, rarity 9, 190. Recovery's great, but I can just use potions. Should have been looking at it that way. But yeah, so one's 100% going to be Mizazoon. Doesn't matter Diablos, because I don't really want to go after Diablos. Now, that would also get me something. And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because it would be 2 for the price of 1. But I'll try and get into Mizazoon hunts a couple times, so if I don't get in, I'll be ready to get into a hunt. Also, guys, I completely forgot how, not completely, but I totally forgot how your mother, How I Met Your Mother ended, because it's been a while since I've seen it, and I've just finished rewatching it today, and I completely forgot how it ended. I know it ended with the wedding, but then I completely forgot, and then it basically continued going on for another like half an hour. Now, I'd love to see season 12. Now, one thing that does bug me with How I Met Your Mother, a character they introduced, which ends up being the person that Ted ends up liking. But yeah, I say the person Ted ends up liking. The person who ends up being the mother of his children. It's a girl called Tracy, and I've completely forgot her name. Until the, final episode mentions all their names. And it's basically just a case of the name of the character and then the actual actor or actress that played the character. Now, I completely forgot the fact of,
What do we have here?
Tracy's mentioned a few times out through it, and there are a few points where she is mentioned. Not by name, but she doesn't get seen properly until season 9. The final season. Also, why is Mizazoom, like, actually, this kind of feels late for Mizazoom, but also doesn't.
Moves.
Because that's something that we do not see. We don't see much of it. And it would have been nice to see. Oh, good, he's dead. Mizazoom's dead. That was quick.
Break a sweat.
But the only reason Ted and Robin broke up was because they knew they had a ticking time clock. Ted wanted family, and Ted wanted a family. Robin wanted not a future. Robin wanted a career, which again isn't the worst thing in the world. But like, guys, this was set back, like, because How I Met Your Mother came out in the early 2000s. Now, yes, now we have come a lot further. I mean, to be fair, I'd only been there for like the last 5 minutes, so if that person had been Zoom by themselves for that long, credit where credit is due.
How are things?
I mean, I'm gonna make it. So I need a Mizazoom Mantle, which shouldn't be too much of a problem to get. Now, guys, I don't know when. I will try and make all of them. 114. That's 114. If I can make like Rakanaki,
I have been wanting.
what
to
I do really love,
blacksmith
I'd
ever
love to
since
make.
I was little.
I don't know if I would get a chance
You
to
could
wear it.
say I'm something of an expert at this point. Don't worry about your gear. I grip this here hammer with confidence.
I might try and make Rakanaki. Because I'm kind of tempted to go after Rakanaki now. Because you know, guys, I'll see if I can get into Rakanaki. Now, I typically don't do this, but it would be nice. And in this case, I don't really want to make that mistake because I don't even go after it because, again, Lugo gone. I mean, it hunts fast today, and I'll take that. King of the Crumbling Castle.
Let's make this a quick one.
Of course he'd be here. But, yeah, so... going to the hunt really quick, and...
Let's go.
I'm not that surprised Lugo gone it, because... I've more than once noticed the fact that you just hunt something that turns up in your next hunt. Oh, it's sale.
All right, let's see what we have. What have we here?
Raffian Rafflos Slash. Like, guys, don't ask me why I confuse Rafflos and Raffian, because every time I try and go Rafflos, I accidentally end up saying, oh, Raffian. It's just one of those things where I'm like so used to saying the one. Because like I go to say Raph and it's like, no, it's Rathalos, not Rathian. I've just come from here. Like seriously, I've just come from here. Oh my god, this is one of my fastest times talking to 3 monsters with my overpowered gear. Yeah, it's weak. Although I will say it's nice seeing Rathalos, you know, fight in Sky instead of being more of an agreed. Like, cause a lot of time in World, it would come after you directly. Okay, yeah, all 300 an hour. Guys, I've spent like an hour just going after one, and this is recent.
You're in. Just the person we need.
Ah, it's a weapon. I was like, what the hell's that? But yeah, time. We'll check one more and one more hunting. It depends what the next urgent quest is. Because I don't want to go through too many urgent quests at what? Hunt rank 81? I will take that. Almost up to a point of printing glove fast tracks.
Let's do our best.
I got it.
Good.
See that dude there? You know, the dude just walking off that was just talking to Fiona. Reminds me of the dude from World, who was like overexcited and all that lot. Like the A-lister. I think it's just because they have a base model of like what they use for like another good hunter. That's just not your
The
character.
research team has returned. I must go.
You must rest. Which are words that I never thought I'd hear myself saying, because I typically don't.
Hey! Someone get help!
Fiorine.
Like, guys, why I don't agree with this, I've more than once said when, you know, when family told to turn around and said, take a break, rest. I've more than once said, I will rest when I'm 6 feet in the ground. Because I'm too stubborn half the time. Yes, it was due to an infected by Malzeno, because someone, you know, had to come out and grab an experiment or that lot. For all I know, you know, Bear could have been looking at that thing for 20 minutes. Malzeno could have been, you know, in the shrine ruin looking for it. And, you know, good distance away. Bear could have spent 20 minutes, that could have just given Malzeno the chance it needed to fly over. If she's not responded to treatment, it's no ordinary poison. Correct. See, the thing is, when I first examined her, there was no sign of it. But when I examined her again later, I found a substance. Almost identical to the ones I extracted from the Curie fangs. Curie fangs? Okay, so the very same substance that's been making other monsters go berserk is now, you know, this is the root cause of the whole disaster. That's nice to know. And that raises a question, doesn't it? You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, unfortunately. Why did the quarry poison in a wound? Why did I find quarry poison in a wound inflicted by Malzeno? Because I was right, and Malzeno's being, you know, and Malzeno's in a toxic relationship with the pesky little buggers, and we need to kill them to save Malzeno. Or it's just, or we can go with what you think, and it's just a case of the quarry's juices in Malzeno's body. But for some reason, it doesn't turn Mal crazy. Mal crazy. It only makes it stronger. Now that group makes it weaker. I've seen that thing stronger. It's not fun. I thought that thing stronger. Now just give the quarry more time to feed on it. The parasites living off Malzeno, it's a win-win. Hold on. That gives the quarry more time to feed on. The parasites living off Malzeno It's a win. How's it a win for Malzeno? Like, the literal parasites living off Malzeno, and you think it's making Malzeno stronger, which I don't think it does. I think technically speaking, it makes it weaker. But okay, yeah, going based on the fact if it does actually make it stronger, it's a win because it's making Malzeno stronger, and a win for the parasites because they're getting someone to live. So in that case, yeah. In other words, Malzeno and the quarry are both using each other. That makes more sense. The monsters we've analysed up to now, the quarry poison was absorbed into the blood, so it was impossible to detect. But in a human, it didn't fully mix, so when I analysed Fiona's wound, I picked it up, and now we've got an answer. Okay, that's interesting, because I don't think I've ever heard the word human mentioned in Monster Hunter. Yes, granted, your characters do, but then, you know, Alpheus. Like, yes, it makes some sense that you are human, but I wouldn't be that surprised if it's just a case of you look human. The timing of the effect of Fiona's kicking in is more or less considered that of the monsters that have been bitten. So I'm not sure of my deduction. The thing that really bothers me is that I didn't notice it any sooner. Yeah, well, you slacked, you failed. And now Fiona's in serious trouble because if you're bad, well, you're not doing your job. But, quite frankly, you are not the only one who failed. I was there when she was attacked. I didn't exactly draw my weapon to start a fight, so... But yeah, most blame's on you, Bahad. Yeah, it's rather unfortunate as Fiona's recklessness is her fault. Be that it is me, the responsibility ultimately lies with me for not picking up on this autonomy and letting things get this far. And there lies the truth. Danger of the quarry, you won't know what hits you until it's too late. Even the monsters that were bitten didn't know what really happened to them until the moment they lost control. They lose control. I stand by this. It should be they lost. No, it is they lost control, not they lost blood. Is there anything we can do for Fiona? There's film Doctor. Yes, years ago, when Malzeno decimated the kingdom, a terrible plague followed. Dr. Ro was able to develop a medicine that saved countless lives. Now he mostly spends his time out in the field, and he travels around so much no one really knows where to find him. However, he has an old friend in Kamula, the merchant Karuga. Maybe Karuga knows where to find him. Well, first we pop to the steelworks.
Working hard?
Did not know the thing.
How may I help you?
Ah, you welcome me home. Yes, I have. That very specific person, you know who I'm on about, I need to know where they are. Okay, I would just thought the merchant was from here. Turns out I was wrong. Since then, we've only spoken through letters. He's never in one place for very long, and is often out purchasing herbs and medicine. He has mentioned in his recent letters that he was on his way to the jungle. I think it's safe to assume he's still there. Oh, and if you see him, I might ask you to deliver a message for me. And Highnesses live in wonderful like in Kamala. Please visit sometime and try something delicious. Bunny Dango. He knows what this means. Forgive me, but I feel it would be better coming from you rather than a letter. You could just give me a letter. That way I don't have to deal with it. It's something that he wanted to discuss with you. He has something he wanted to discuss with you. It might be a good idea to drop by and see what it is.
See you later.
Where's Master Urshifu? Master, I have returned.
Hey, hero.
Ah, hero. That struck my ego more than I already do myself. Not even kidding, guys. I really don't need other people to stroke my ego because, like, give me 10 minutes, I can easily just do it myself. And one of those ways is just by jumping on GTA and being like, ah, it's not being this rich. No way, I was just about to go and see you, and now you're here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, those skills can wait.
Stay out of trouble.
Chat with Cheech for all your questing needs. Whoa. A special quest has been added.
That's the hunt. So guys, we will be doing Australis next time.
I hope we can talk again
But I did say
soon.
I'll do one more hunt. The reason we're going to go and do it now is because, quite frankly, I've one fate for next time. Plus, it'd be a nice way to start the hunt. But for the one final hunt we're going to do, we're going to go after Raknakadaki. I hope I can get into a hunt against Raknakadaki. How is it I've got into Raffles and Mrs. Doom very quickly, yet Raknakadaki's going to take me like an hour. Also guys, why for a case of like Raffles and Mrs. Doom, they took what, 10-15 minutes together? For safety I'll say about 20-25 pushing it. It really didn't take that long. Two more and then just some. But they really didn't take that long, but in reality you were gone for a while with both. Like on some hunts you could be gone for a good while, like months or something. I don't think it's net exactly months, but you could be gone for days on the hunts. Right guys, I'll be back as soon as I get into a Raknakadaki hunt. So guys, we're back, got into a hunt, and yeah, part of me kind of regretting it. I say got into a hunt, eventually set one up because after a while spamming X kinda gets boring. And after a while, I do mean after almost like a good half an hour. And I am deciding the best of my perfect victory for no reason. To be fair guys, at this point, like, because when I'm recording, I don't, like, I have a fan that I turn off when I'm not recording during summer, or right now, because guys, again, I'll say this from time to time after, UK houses were not built to, you know, UK houses were built to keep the heat in. So we have to deal with the heat. So when we're bitching about it being, you know, 30-40 degrees, and everyone else is like, well, it's like 100 and something here, which I don't think it actually ever is, because I don't think it'd be possible. But actually, I say possible. It 100% would be possible, but I don't think it would be possible to live in 100 and something degrees. Spark. Run. That's fine, Raknakadaki's not going to climb up. Oh, plus. I was wrong. Okay, very wrong. Okay, now we're back. But yeah, like, UK schools use at 16, not like 18, 19. Which is why it's like a case of like, you'll almost never see someone in UK driving to school compared to like America where you will. And then probably there's a few other countries where like you, where you asked to school in like the age of like 16. But at least in the UK, we basically have a case of where like you can go to shit, I remember what it was the other day. We can go to college, which is like it's like 2 to 3 years depending. It depends on your course, because like for me, I had a level 1 course, and then I had to basically re-sign up for level 2 course, but there's kind of a story behind that. I wasn't in the right space of mind to be doing college, so I didn't go back. Which I significantly got judged by mates for. Well, one specific one. Being like, you should all a lot, and it's like, no. Shit. That's all that coming. And it's like, nope. Although I will say no, since then I have kind of been tempted to go back. I wasn't, like, I 100% wasn't in the right headspace. I don't think I was in the right headspace to do college originally. But part of it was expected of me too. But anyway. Right, will you die?
Body not listening.
Oh, this is going to be a fun video to edit.
I can't believe this.
Like, guys, part of me is hoping, because, again, I've said this a few times. As soon as I get up to the 55-minute recording part, I get notified the case of, you've recorded for this long, which is where I generally put the cut point of, and then, you know, stop recording and then click the record button. That way, again, it's only usually about an hour worth of footage I lose. And, which isn't too bad. I'm getting up to that point now, and part of me's kind of like, part of me wouldn't hate the fact that Nakadaki did kill me. Hey, I never said I was going to have a successful hunt against Nakadaki. Oh, dude, you're in the wrong hunt. I'm thankful that someone did join, because it means this isn't going to go as bad. And it means potentially a win, but 2 lives down. Also, I switched to my Angina farm because when fighting something fire, it's just going to be Valor in a minute. Now, once I get Nakadaki armor, it'll make a lot more sense just to switch to, you know, Nakadaki armor. But again, Angina is the best fire armor I have access to in a minute.
Not my day.
Oh, well, I'll take it. In all fairness, guys, I don't blame someone for dying. I never have. I mean, I potentially can make another piece of Ragnaki armor. But, like, I'm definitely at the point of recording where I'm like, yeah, this is the end of the video.
Hey.
But yeah, guys, I'm definitely at the point where I'm like,
How are things?
yeah, like, time to wrap this up. I mean, I have 2 pieces of Ragnakadaki. And this is what full Rathalos looks like, and I don't hate it. But again, I don't like the big poofy skirts or even anything that's close to that. I mean, that doesn't look horrible. That kind of looks nice.
Okay, good luck.
But yeah, like in between now and next episode, I will hunt Ragnakadaki a few times and Lugorgon a few times. Because if I remember him right, the search of the Doctor, that Pacific hunt, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like the armor set. Because I remember I ended up mixing that armor set with Emaldron's armor set and having like a combo piece between both. Or at least using the layered armor, I think it was. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you're new, please like, comment, subscribe, and this is Tigress, and I'll see you next time. Time for the whoosh. Whoosh and the whoosh. Bye.